My name is Tigist, Tadesse, born and raised here, Ethiopia, Addis Ababa. My company name is Tea Scandal. Yeah, I've started the company like a year ago, January 26th.
Hey, it's Kellen, and today on Diversified Game, I have the Queen of Candles, Tigist, and she's going to give us the game all the way from Addis Ababa. You see me. For those of you who are watching, I'm rocking my Ethiopian wear, wristbands, like all my stuff. And no matter if you are watching or the majority of you are listening, iTunes, Spotify, or our latest partner at AYV Radio, African Young Voices in Freetown, Sierra Leone. We thank you for tuning in. Tigist, tell me, Queen of Candles, you start a business during a pandemic.
Yes.
What inspired that?
Oh wow, that's a good question. What inspired me was I loved something that's calm, aesthetic, that smells good, that makes your house smell good, and it was very hard to find it in Addis. And I usually get it from like when I visit other countries. So it was really hard to get it here. And I was like, okay, you know what? That's a good business to start in Addis. So that inspired me.
Okay, and so sounds like you are a global traveler, and so tell the folks, how you grew up, because somebody out there's a little Tigist out there, and she might be named Jane, she might be named Carolyn, but she's like, is her story like mine? So give folks, a little background on yourself.
Okay. I'm Tigist, as I said before. My background, born and raised in Ethiopia, Addis Ababa, and I go to school here, college here, and I used to work for a big company. I used to work for Ethiopian Airlines, and I got a chance to travel almost all around the world. I worked for the company for over 6 years. And so I used to see a lot of places that have aesthetic and candles. I used to buy candles from Bath and Body and like all over the places. So that and what else? I think that's it.
Well, where did you see? What was some of the further destinations that could be totally opposite of Ethiopia that opened your eyes to say, wow, the world is really big and different?
Okay, mostly Paris. We used to dine in Paris, and like there were candles, and the US, London. It just inspired me a lot because they have, as I told you, I love aesthetic and calm and like things that smell good. So that inspired me a lot, especially Paris.
Okay. Now you came to the US. When you
Yes.
came to the US, did you bring what is that thing? The bulletproof vest or a helmet? Or where did you come in America? I always say that because America is like so violent, So I just want to know where did you go? Did you do New York, LA, Miami?
I go to LA, New York. I think I went to Chicago, DC. Yeah, I didn't get no helmet. I was safe. Thanks to God.
Thank God for that. Yeah. Now, with that travel is the best teacher. Definitely. And you saw how systems work. Do you plan for your candles? Because you have some candles that kind of get on the it's art. You can see it in the Louvre. It's full functioning, showing what a woman, how she can be formed naturally. Those candles, when I looked at them, I said, that's Jumia or Amazon or both, Walmart. Have you thought about putting your, candles on a platform like that?
Not yet, actually. I wanted to more of control the business, not control, but like provided in Ethiopia, because it's really hard to get these in Ethiopia. So I want to like give my people everything, and then after that I can start doing that. But it's not on my agenda right now. My agenda is to like sell it here and like people to enjoy it, to decor their houses and everything. Not yet.
Not yet.
Not
Now,
yet.
now are you making these candles yourself? And if so, how long does that take to, because you're making art at the end of the day, how long can a candle or a batch take?
Okay. Yes, we make it ourselves. I make it myself. They usually take 24 hours. The woman's body, the woman figure, and the bubble ones take 24 hours. The bigger ones, it will take 72 hours to dry. But there's a mold for it, for the woman's figure and the bubble one. It has a woman's mold, so we use them. The rest we just pour it. It's chemistry actually. You check the temperature, you check the heat system, a lot of things. So yeah.
And how do you see yourself, in starting this business and you say, wow, it works. I have customers. Thank God. Do you see yourself, as an artist first, or is it I'm a business person who, puts this art together? I'm just curious, because when people go to your website, links will be in the description. Wherever you are listening or watching, you can see what I'm talking about. It's not your everyday candle.
I don't think I see myself as an artist. I think it's hard to describe as an artist, but I'm a businesswoman that loves art. And I try to grow it every single day, but I want to do both. I want to become more artist when it comes to candles. I want to design more candles, make more candles, make more art. So I would say a businesswoman that loves art. I would say that.
And as a businesswoman, a young businesswoman, an African businesswoman, there's such like a need to highlight, okay, everybody can do business. Everybody should be treated fair. Have you had any pushback, whether it was uncle saying, are you sure you want to do this? It's better just to, get married and focus on, the conversations that women will be told, like maybe you don't want to grow too big because your husband or potential husband could be intimidated. Can you talk about that and how you get over that, or educate others to get over that old school thinking?
Yeah, to my surprise, actually, so I was telling you I used to work for Ethiopian Airlines. I stopped working from there and started my own business. And all of not my parents were really supportive, but my cousins, my uncles, they were like, how are you gonna eat that? How are you gonna eat? Like, how'd you gonna eat by selling candles? Like, no one does that in Ethiopia. Like, what makes you think you're gonna do it? Because usually as we grow up, it's everything's like you work, you go to school, you go to college, and like you have to be a doctor or something to put food on your table. So it was crazy, but I stand on it. I was like, no, I'm gonna do what I need to do, and I love it. So still we argue about things, but they see me making money, and they see me people loving it, so they're becoming okay with it. But it's really hard, especially cultural is really hard.
Well, help a young lady who is getting that pushback, and maybe she has not proven, herself yet. So she keeps getting that pushback, and just some things that, you have found to help you with those cousins or even friends that, make you try to question yourself. I mean, God gave you a gift and told you, to do something, and other people are always going to push back. You don't even have to be a woman. As an entrepreneur, people are going to say, hey, are you sure? What are some tips or some encouraging words you could give somebody?
Okay. I would definitely say live your truth. Don't let anybody push you from what you really see, because your vision is your vision. No one got to see how your vision is, because there's the thing you see in here and in your heart, and your sister cannot see, your brother, your uncle cannot see it. That's your vision. That's what God gave you. So live your truth, stand on your vision, don't let no one take you down, because it says a history, if you keep repeating history, it will literally keep repeating itself until you learn from it. So stand on it, live, have a ground, don't shake, stand for what you really love. That's what I
definitely. I love it. I love it. And I really love it. I'm gonna say stateside, people will call and they'll say, hey, I saw that woman African entrepreneur. And they're always shocked when women are from like Ethiopia, because there's I think they tried to put Ethiopian women in a box here in the West of being kind of like Asian women, very docile. I said, you don't know enough of them. Let me have you call some of my friends. I know a Tigist. I know a Tigist, and she's full of fire. Like, don't let the long hair fool you. There's nothing docile about it. But have you seen that? Throughout your travels, that people might think Ethiopian women are just kind of, very docile, passive, beautiful women. And some are very just, everybody can just be, trap you in. But to make someone feel like you're just going to be like a flower, right, that won't spit back. Have you seen that in your travels?
Yeah, yes, but no at the same time. They just want to put you in a box. I think that's the problem. As in, like in Ethiopian, everybody's like, "Oh, you're Ethiopian. Oh, yeah. You guys have." They just put you. They give you a label, and then if you're outside of that label, they're like, "Oh no, are you mixed?" Or like, How do you do?" They give you that, but you just gotta move on, I guess.
Okay, well, I'm glad we can, break the stereotypes and let people know, yeah, anybody can give you Wahala, anybody can give you Pepe if especially if you piss them off. Now, when you were starting your business, and this is really for that young entrepreneur who says, I started the business, but I don't feel like I have enough. I don't have enough support. I don't have enough money. Did you start with investors, or did you start from your own bank account and grew it from there?
I started from my own bank account, no investors, no one helping me. It's really all by my own. I think if people keep saying that, I would say pray. Prayer would change anything. Pray, and I think don't speak negative things on your business, on yourself, on any part of you. Even if you see bad things happening, it's like it's okay for the best. I'm gonna keep pushing, and it's gonna work out, and it's going amazing. When you keep telling yourself that, you literally subconscious mind will believe that. And good thing, I'm very spiritual. If you tell me something, I'm gonna look at it a spiritual way. So if you don't have support, then God will support you. That's what I believe, and that's what's working for me. So I would say just pray and believe in yourself. Literally, we used to see, like when we were kids, we used to see believe in yourself. That was just a meme, but like growing up, it is really true. We really have to believe in ourselves. Like, so I would say that. But I started all the business. I used to save a lot of money when I used to work for Ethiopian Airlines, so that got me here, I guess. I would say that.
Now, any plans to write a book or make a course on making candles? So since your uncles or cousins said, no one does that in Ethiopia, now you can say, yes, someone does, and I can show others how to do it. Any plans for that?
Writing a book is, I don't see myself writing a book in candles. Maybe someday, but I would like, maybe you make a YouTube video how to make a candle, try to speak in a seminars, I guess, if they want to. And I would one by one, even if they ask me through DMs, I would just say, do this and do that. This is easier way. I've learned from this, learn from this. This is better. I would say that.
Okay. And your candles, I know they are at, a supermarket. Where, if someone's in the West or someone's in the East, wherever they are in the world, somebody might be on Mars, how can they buy and purchase your candles?
I will try to find. We're literally working to like, if they ask us, I guess DHL works, Ethiopian Airlines Cargo works. But I would suggest come to Ethiopia, see our city, and like enjoy, and then buy our candle. That would be very convenient.
Oh wow, that sounds like you're just opening it up for maybe like a tour. They might get the whole company tour and see how things are
Yeah.
going.
Mm,
And
definitely.
and outside of the grocery stores and the other stores, do you guys have your own brick and mortar, as they would call here, shop and store?
No, ours is a warehouse. This is our warehouse, but we do delivery. We have people that deliver all the candles. We have a delivery date on like 2 days of a week. We do it on Wednesday, on Sunday, because Sunday the roads are open and it's easier. It's easier for people to get it. So we have a delivery people.
And with all the success that you've had, and you know the best is yet to come, what's a
Okay.
community give back that you are doing or that you would like to do in the future?
Ah, in the future, this will definitely happen, but I would love to open a library. That's what I wanted to give. School, library. That's what I want to do. I will do it though. I will. That's what I wanted to give.
Can go deeper into that. Why a library? You know, some folks will say a library. What? Of all things, you know, many people aren't even reading, unfortunately, in the West. But yeah, why a library?
I would say if a human, like if human keep like read, and what they read, put it on their life would literally change. That's how my life was changed. I read and like work it and I practice it. So there, if you know, in Africa, it's really hard. Education is really hard. And there are some places they don't even get education, and they have no libraries and books. And I feel like if people get education and like try to educate ourselves and try to educate themselves, we will have a better country. We will have better people, and that's what I see. If people educate themselves, I'm sure we will have a better world.
So for the Tea Candles fans, when you see her do this library, make sure you then remind her and push her that you have this big library, but you don't have your own book in it. So now you're gonna have to write it. That's the pressure, you know. That's the pressure.
That's
Uh,
a good.
wi- now you have a warehouse though, and you know one great thing that I've heard you say that's also a give back is sounds like you're hiring people. So how big is your team?
We are. I have five. We are a team of five. Like the delivery people, the people that mix, and there are people that cut the glasses for us. So we're five, but I'm trying to grow. You know, every day. Yeah, that's.
Well, once you get those candles on Jumia, on Amazon, maybe even on Walmart, you'll say, I have 500. Maybe you'll have, you know, 5,000. I've talked to entrepreneurs who manage teams like that from all over the world. And it just, that's how it happens. It starts with one and then you grow, and that you're
Yeah.
paying. And, you know, you as an entrepreneur, as a young woman, you are providing food and school fees for people. That's a beautiful thing. So congratulations to that.
Thank you.
I'm gonna I could go deeper and say what's the plan, you know, the 5-10 year plan, but I really want people to go check out your candles and see how they can get Tease candles wherever they are in the world. And I thank you for coming on. Any last words you want to say to the people, where maybe where they can find you?
They'll find us at this souk supermarket at all African mosaics, and we're working on two more supermarkets. And yeah, they can contact us, DM us. We deliver, so we're doing our best to give everything everywhere.
Well, you guys have been blessed by the game. If you do nothing else, make sure you share this with somebody. It will change their life. If you apply the knowledge and the inspiration that you've heard or you've watched, you can't go broke. You guys be blessed.